Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I have a very special video for you because I'm going to be sharing with you a wash day video. However, it's not a wash day on myself. It is on my very close friend from church who is elderly. She's in her 70s and she has gray, weak, thinning hair. So she's been watching my hair journey and realized that the treatments that I use on myself have been really beneficial. You know, the DIY masks, and other treatments that I make and use. So when she asked if I could help her with her hair, I was only delighted to oblige. So I hope you're going to enjoy the video. But before we even get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do have a goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers, and with your help, I know that we can do it. So go on and subscribe, but also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and also share the video with your friends and family, especially people who you know would benefit from watching this video. So this is my friend's hair, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of thinning in the center of her head, and that's quite common in what's called female pattern balding. But also, admittedly, my friend was wearing a lot of wigs and weaves, and when she was wearing wigs, she actually wasn't always wearing the wig cap, so she wasn't protecting her hair, and unfortunately that has resulted in the thinning as well, and also some loss of hair around the edges, as you can see. So I'm going to be using a really wonderful Ayurvedic mask as a pre-poo treatment, and it's got fantastic ingredients to help boost hair growth, but also help hair to grow back in the bald patches. And yes, it may take a while, but with consistent use, I do believe that this is going to be helpful. So I've put a link to the video in which I explained how to make this mask in the description box below so that you can make it for yourself. This can be used by anybody over the age of 3 years. I wouldn't recommend using Ayurvedic treatments below the age of 3, but after that, anyone can use them if you need to deal with certain issues. So this DIY mask has fenugreek in it, which has amazing slip, so that's going to help us with the detangling process. But fenugreek and also the brahmi in it and rosemary will help to improve scalp circulation and boost hair growth, but they will also help hair to grow back in the bald patches. So as you saw there, I sectioned the hair off and then applied the mask directly onto the scalp, and now I'm applying it to the hair strands. So as I've always said, if you want to boost hair growth or grow hair back in bald patches, you need to apply these things to the scalp. It's not going to be enough if you just apply it just to the hair strands. I know a lot of people worry about putting stuff onto their scalp, but if that is your goal, if that is your objective, that's exactly what you need to do. So I'm not going to be using tools, like combs and brushes, etc., to detangle hair, because the hair is quite weak, and using tools and stuff like that will actually just encourage breakage and excessive unnecessary shedding. So I'm just using my fingers, and the hair does detangle quite easily just with the fingers. And then once I've finished that, I just twist up that section just to keep it out of the way, and I move on to the next section. So I'm just going to continue to do this and go around her head, and you'll notice as well that I'm actually going to be applying the mask onto the scalp where there appears to be no hair, but I can see that there used to be hair in those areas around the edges, and therefore I'm going to apply the mask to those areas as well. So once I've finished doing that, I will come back and explain the next steps. So, just a couple of things I wanted to point out. First of all, this is the second time that I'm using this treatment mask on her. I used it last weekend, so a week ago, and I could actually see that it really helped stop the breakage and there was no excessive shedding. So, just that one treatment session worked wonders. Also, I had checked to make sure that she wasn't allergic to, these ingredients, because I always say you need to be cautious. They're really powerful, so you want to make sure you're not allergic. So after applying the mask throughout her hair and scalp, I just covered her hair with a plastic bag, and then I left it on for an hour just to give it time to work. And then after an hour, I just rinsed it out with lukewarm water. So yes, the mask is obviously dark in color, so it has kind of tinted her hair, but this is temporary. I know you may be worried that I've actually dyed her hair. I have not. And if you keep on watching, you'll see at the end that her hair has not been dyed. It's not a permanent thing at all. And I do encourage you to watch the whole video so you can see the results at the end and how amazing her hair is going to look after all of this love and TLC. So I'm just rinsing it out, making sure that I've removed all that mask from her hair and her scalp. We don't want to leave any residue because that will just cause irritation and build up. So I'm just using lukewarm water to rinse it out, and it comes out so easily, particularly because we strained this mask. So yeah, it's much easier to rinse off. And now I'm going to go in with the shampoo. I'm going to shampoo her hair twice. I'm going to start off with a shampoo that's going to help to repair her weak and damaged hair. Fenugreek is really good at repairing the hair strands because it's got a little bit of protein in it, but this shampoo is got some yogurt in it, so that's going to help as well, because yogurt has protein in it, so it's going to help to strengthen the hair strands and reduce breakage. So I did a review on this shampoo, and if you want to watch that in full, I have put a link to that description in the description box below. So just applying the shampoo to the scalp and also to the hair. This shampoo is supposed to strengthen your hair, and the only way it's going to do that is if you apply it to the hair strands and give it a chance to work. So as you can see, I'm really working it into the hair and cleansing the scalp, and I'm just leaving it on to work for a few minutes, just so that it's able to do its job properly. And then once that's done, I just rinse it out. So now that I've rinsed that out, I'm going to follow that up with a really beautiful moisturizing shampoo. So this is the one by African Pride, and if you want to know more about it, I did a review on it, and I'll put a link to the video in the description box below. So this is really going to help to boost the moisture level in the hair, and just going to add to the resilience and make the hair a lot less brittle, and therefore reduce the chances of breaking. So on this occasion, I'm actually doing like a balanced type of wash day. So my focus is to add a little bit of strengthening in there and also hydration and moisture, so that will give the hair a balance, so that we are not just focusing on one thing. So we're going to rinse that out, and this is a lovely shampoo. It rinses out really easily, and as you can see, all that stuff that was on there that was kind of tinting the hair, it's all coming out. The hair is getting its color back, and already it feels really good. I can actually feel that the hair is feeling stronger, and also that it has that bounce that we're looking for when our hair is has been reconstructed. So even though her hair felt really good and felt strong, I decided just to give the hair a little bit of a protein boost by using the hair mayonnaise by Africa's Best. So this is another product that I did a review on, and I'll put a link to the video in the description box as well. So this is a really effective treatment, very affordable treatment, which can be used both as an instant rinse out conditioner and also as a deep conditioner. So it does actually work either way. Obviously, if your hair is really damaged, then you would want to use it as a deep conditioning treatment and leave it on for longer. But after the treatment I did last week, and also having used the DIY mask that I used, her hair actually didn't need any more than that. So what I did was then follow up with the moisturizing or intensive hydration deep conditioning mask by Shea Moisture, the one with mafuta oil, which is really, really good. I like this mask because it will not only add to the hydration, but it also can help to just make your hair more resilient and resist breakage. So it's an amazing deep conditioner, and I know a lot of people like this deep conditioner. So I'm just going to apply this throughout her hair, making sure that even her roots are covered, which is why you'll see me doing a little bit of massaging there. So it's not to apply the mask to the scalp, is just to make sure that the roots are treated as well, because the roots are important. And then I'm going to use this as a deep conditioning treatment because I'm going to leave this on to work for about 30 minutes. So you'll see that I'm making sure that her hair is saturated with the product, and then I'm going to cover her hair with a shower cap and then give it time to work for about 30 minutes. And this time around I will use a heating cap just to make sure that the deep conditioner is a lot more effective. So once I've done that, I'll come back and explain the next steps. So after rinsing out the deep conditioner, you saw me squeezing out as much of the water out, and then I just blotted most of the water out and allowed the hair to air dry. The reason for allowing the hair to air dry at this stage is basically to get rid of the water which has no humectant in it, because that water can lead to dryness. So I'm going to use my intensive moisturizing routine, and therefore we are going to put moisture back in. So first of all, I'm going to apply a DIY hair growth oil, the one that I've been using recently, and I showed you a video of that, which has been doing really, really well. Thank you so much for watching that video. I'll put a link to the video in the description box, as well as on the screen on the cards, so you can watch that after watching this video. So I'm just applying that oil to the scalp and then just massaging, a very gentle massage on the scalp, just to stimulate scalp circulation. And you can see that I'm also doing that to the areas which are balding. So now it's time to add the moisture back in, and I'm using my water with glycerin because we want to add moisture in, but we also want the hair to be able to retain the moisture, which is why I blotted out the plain water and I'm adding the water with the glycerin. So you can see that I'm making sure that each and every strand is coated right from root to tip, and I'm also squeezing that water in to make sure that the hair absorbs this humectant rich liquid as much as possible. So I'm just going to apply it throughout the hair, and then I'm going to follow it up with the cream because I'm going to be using the LCO method. So her hair is actually high porosity, but I found that using the OC method, which is where you use a liquid followed by the oil and then a cream, actually doesn't work for her. Her hair, despite it being high porosity, actually prefers the LCO method. So I'm now following it up with my conditioning leave-in cream, which is the one by African Pride, which has some coconut oil in it, and that's going to help not to nourish the hair and also to strengthen the hair. So remember, we want to reduce breakage, and you can see that the condition of her hair has improved massively just from all the TLC that we've been giving it. So I'm really working that cream into her hair to make sure that each and every strand is coated again from root to tip. Now her hair is feeling and looking amazing. Here's a close-up just to show you that the curls are back, they're popping, it's not just straight anymore. Her hair feels absolutely amazing. It feels strong, it feels soft, it feels nourished, and I'm really, really, really pleased. So now I'm just going to seal in all that moisture with some oil, and I made a bespoke oil for her here. So normally I would use just castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil to seal in the moisture, but her hair is very fine, so I'm actually mixed a little bit of the DIY hair growth oil, which has penetrating oils, with a little bit of castor oil, so that mixture is more suited to her hair, because castor oil on its own will be far too thick for her hair and could actually weigh her hair down and actually potentially cause breakage. So I'm just sealing in the moisture with the oil, massaging it really, really well, again making sure that her hair is covered from root to tip, not missing any areas at all, and her hair feels really, really good. And then I'm going to end by putting her hair into a protective style. As you can see, that I avoided the central parting here because I just wanted to put less pressure on the areas which were balding, and that's why you can see I've parted her hair the way that I've did, and then I'm just braiding her hair up into 2 braids, and then I'm just going to put those braids into like little bantu knots, which is like the secondary protective style, just to make sure that her ends are tucked away. So that's effectively it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful and helpful. I would find it really helpful if you give the video a thumbs up. So I will have another video for you real soon. But before I go, I just want to give my subscribers a massive, massive thank you, because without your love and support, this channel will not be doing as well as it is. So just know that I appreciate you. I love you so much, and I'm really, really grateful for your love and support. Again, if you've not yet subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button and also ring the notification bell. And don't forget to share the videos, share them on WhatsApp, your social media, etc. share, because you never know, there might be somebody out there who's looking for this kind of information, just to help them get back onto the happy and healthy hair journey. So until next time, my lovelies, I will have a video for you real soon, but until then, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and God bless. Bye for now.